Hi y'all, Vicki here. Today is hot. It's almost 90 degrees in Greenville, Texas. We had about an inch of rain yesterday, so it's really humid. But today we're going to keep it cool and refreshing and light and have a little fun inside while we're in the kitchen. So I guess you can tell by this cake stand, we're going to be doing a cake. This is going to be a 3-layer cake. It's a tropical paradise cake. We're going to have pineapple and pecans and bananas going on inside, and we are going to make it over the top with our cream cheese frosting, Philadelphia cream cheese, pecans, and we're going to toast some coconut. Oh, it is going to be all kinds of good. So we're going to start by adding our dry ingredients together. We're going to start with 3 cups of flour. There we go. To our flour mixture, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're just going to give this a quick little stir and blend this together and then set it aside and get ready for our wet ingredients. Hey guys! So I've just got a jump start on the wet ingredients. I beat 3 eggs, and then I added 2 cups of sugar and 1½ cups of oil. And I just need to give this a quick blend. Almost there. Okay, so we're going to grab the dry mixture, and I'm going to gradually add this. We're not going to beat it together. We're just going to gradually add it. Just drop these off in the sink. Okay. Can you see that goodness? You know, we have a family cookbook. It's the Burnett Family Cookbook, which is my mother's side of the family. And it's ironic because that's a small family. My dad's side of the family is huge. And we don't have a bunch cookbook, but hopefully we will soon. So one day I was looking for something new to bake on the weekend, and I found this recipe from one of my aunts for a hummingbird cake. And there's also another recipe for a pina colada cake. So I kind of took some elements of both of them and combined them to come up with this tropical cake. I'm just going to blend this in right quick. So this is what our cake batter looks like so far. It's a little thick, but that's okay. We're going to get some moisture going. We're going to add 8 ounces of crushed pineapple, juice and all. It's going to give that tropical flavor we've been talking about, guys. And then we're going to add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Vanilla makes everything better. About ½ teaspoon. Sugar. And I'm going to get some bananas going. Just going to chop up some bananas. And we're going to put some pecans in it. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what the finished batter looks like, and we'll get it in our pans. Hey guys. So I wanted you to see what the bananas look like. I didn't mash them with a fork. I just chopped them finely with my knife. And I did 2 bananas. So that's probably about 1½ cups. Just going to set this back here. We're going to add some coconut. It's moist and soft in my fingers. Just a good handful of coconut. And we're going to add 1½ cups of pecans. I almost need a bigger mixing bowl. And we're just going to give this a quick little stir and get this well incorporated, and then we're going to put it in our 3 prepared pans. Yum. Doesn't that batter look great? All those chunks of bananas and pecans. Now this is a pretty thick batter. You know, it reminds me a lot of my mother's homemade apple cake batter. Okay, so I think we have the batter evenly dispersed between these 3 pans. I've sprayed and dusted my pans with flour first. You know, we always want to be careful so we don't have a pan sticking. And I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and I'm just going to get these in the oven, and they should bake for about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, until they lightly spring back. I'll put these in the oven, and then we'll come back and get started on that delicious frosting. Our cakes are in the oven. They are smelling really good. So now it's time to get started on our delicious cream cheese frosting. We're going to start with 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, Philadelphia, and we're going to add to that 1 stick of butter. It's already soft. I've had it sitting out for a little while. And I'm just going to blend this together with our mixer until it's nice and smooth, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It's really easy to remember. 1 package of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're just going to blend this in a little bit, and then we're going to start gradually adding in our 1 box of powdered sugar. Can you see how smooth and creamy this frosting is? Look at that. That is nothing but goodness, honey, let me tell you. Oh, we're going to add about 3/4 cup of pecans and just give that a quick stir. The texture of this frosting is just delish. Let me show you what this looks like right quick. I just heard a beep. Did you hear it? The cakes are about to come out. It's going to be good timing. Now we're just going to set that aside for a moment, and I'm going to take some coconut and I'm going to sprinkle it on this cookie sheet and get it in the oven, and we're going to toast some coconut, and it's going to get nice and brown and golden, and we're going to sprinkle that all over the top of our cake after we decorate it. Woo, can't wait. You're going to have to keep an eye on this coconut because whoop, if you're not careful, you can burn it. So we got our cakes out of the oven. They are looking good. They're smelling good. They all come out of the pan just perfect. And I've just taken a little bit of wax paper and put all the way around the edges, three pieces, and this is just going to keep it a little tidy and neat while we're working on icing it. You know, I was thinking about that saying, the icing on top of the cake. You know, that's just the icing on the cake. I think whoever came up with that saying must have had this cream cheese icing, because it is the icing on top of the cake. It is some kind of good, let me tell you. So what we're doing here, we're not going to ice the sides of the cake. We are just going to ice between the layers, and we're going to have it nice and thick around the edges, so when we top the next layer, it's just going to kind of try to ooze out a little bit like it's peeping through. I just kind of like that look sometimes on a cake, and this is one that it really is going to work out well. We're going to ice each of the layers, and then we're going to come back and get this toasted coconut on top. It's going to be so good. Oh. It is looking so yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so we finished icing it, and now we just want to take a little bit of our toasted coconut, and we're just going to sprinkle that all over the top. I love that golden brown color. There you have it, Vicky's Tropical Paradise Cake. You're not going to find it anywhere else because I just kind of invented it. There's something going on for everyone in this cake. We've got bananas and pineapple and coconut and pecans. And let me tell you, that cream cheese frosting is truly the tiara on top. It's just the best. Everything is better with cream cheese frosting on it, let me tell you. So I know I wasn't going to cut this cake because I'm taking it to my brother-in-law's retirement party tomorrow, but my husband was begging, giving me those little sad puppy dog eyes, and I was dying to try it. So we're going to sneak a peek. I have really enjoyed watching the videos, ladies, and reading your recipes, and I've had a chance to try a couple of them. So thanks for sharing. Thanks to Kraft, our friends at Philly, and Paula Deen. Let me check this out. I did good. I'm going to say so myself. I think I did good. Wish you were here. Love to share it with you. See you soon.